platforms at the diving pit end, because we will be beginning at 6:30. And if you kindly clear the pool, warm-up is now finished. And marshalling will take place tonight, so if you make your way to the marshalling area, that is by the East Region upstands by the window, and you'll be marshalled into place from there if you arrive in the heat previous to your one. Busy, but all right. A bit annoyed by the contract announcers. They are the ones that are doing the nationals. I'm afraid you crossed the wrong person. There we go. Smart in body, not in mind. Hence why he's the announcer. I feel I should. our starters and referees.
Just in case.
All right, and your clubs are West Norfolk.
West Norfolk and Madonia. And Biggleswade for the starter. You were right, Tom, it was 11. It was 12, we're down to 11.
Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We're here for our next session, the 800 metre freestyle. Before we begin at 6:30, just to introduce our referees and starters for this particular session. The technical director from West Norfolk Swimming Club, Stuart Murray. Please also welcome referee Joan Wheeler from Madonia. And the starter is Jerry Metcalf from Biggleswade. Event 611, the mixed open 800 metre freestyle to be swum over 11 heats. This is heat number 1. So, safely away in heat number 1. Joining us in each of the lanes, in lane 1, Noah Buchan from the City of Norwich. Lane 2, Constantine Caliaphas from Watford. Lane 3, Megan Barnicoat from Madonia. 4, Zachary Piscopo, City of Peterborough. 5, Cameron Baker, City of Peterborough. 6, Jakob Cincio from Chelmsford. 7, Isabella da Silva from Thurrock. And 8, James O'Toole from the City of Norwich. Of Constantine taking an early lead in the first 100, 1:12.89. To qualify for this competition, athletes pretty much qualified by swimming the 8th fastest time from last year's rankings in their age group. And that gave 12 heats, 6, 1 per age group. A couple of withdrawals, but yes, about 11 heats tonight. And so you can join in this conversation. If you have a hashtag East Region or ER Swim Champs 23, you can find it on Twitter. We'll happily read out your good luck messages for your teams and individual athletes. Anyone competing over this weekend of swimming, do send them in via Twitter, hashtag ER Swim Champs 23. And welcome to all those people joining us on the live stream as well. Join in, send us your messages. You might read them out during these 800s. We look forward to receiving them. And we've got Megan coming in lane 3 now to take the bell, the first bell of the evening. Looking like she's heading for a time of around 10 minutes 30. We'll see how she gets on in 100 metres. Constantine still going well in lane 2. Difficult race for this for a 12-year-old. Coming in to take the bell as well. Cameron in lane 5. But right out ahead, we have Megan Barnicoat coming up to take her 750 turn. All of these swimmers are in the 12-year age group category. So they'll be looking at future heats to see where they've placed overall. And full of energy still, coming in, kicking hard and sprinting towards the line is Megan. Can she get under about 10:30, 10:35? Head down into the wall, and she's going to touch in 10:30.28. Let's give her a round of applause. Our first heat winner of today, Megan Barnicoat from Modernian. Let's cheer these swimmers in. Friday night, 6:30, doing your 800. Great job touching Constantine and Cameron. And well done, swimmers. We've got one more swimmer in the pool to touch. Let's make sure we give Jakub a huge cheer at the finish. "25 metres to go." Let's give him as much support as we can on touching the wall. And in he comes, long way, 800 metres. And there we go, all swimmers home. Heat number 2. So winning time to beat from the last heat, 10:30. And joining us in the water at the minute in lane 1, Leighton Miller from the city of Peterborough. Lane 2, Ivan Ijomani from Thurrock. Lane 3, Alexander Gaydon from Team Ipswich. 4, Nicholas Mitroy, Thurrock. 5, Corbin Gibson, Basildon and Phoenix. 6, Oliver Meyer, Modernian. 7, Jeslane Santu from Epping Forest. And 8, Amira Kelfer from Basildon and Phoenix. Let's support these swimmers throughout the race. So we had a Modernian swimmer win the last heat. Turning first in the next heat is another Modernian swimmer, Oliver Meyer, 1:11:53. So we've got our first messages come through on hashtag ERSwimChamps23. First one's from Lisa Gibson, and she says, "Good luck to all swimmers tonight. Go Team Basildon, go Jasmine Hall." So we'll just mention as well, we're conscious that some of these athletes are very young, might be competing all weekend. So we are going to print partial results once the age group has completed for each gender. That will enable you to collect your medals if you're a medal winner prior to the end of the session. So please do that if you want to get back early to hotels or home. Equally, you can collect medals later on in the competition, either tomorrow or Sunday. So please do organise yourselves the way that you would like. And again, keep those messages coming in. ER Swim Champs 23. So making a bit of a mark here. Still, we've got Oliver Meyer from Modernian turning first. Corbin Gibson having a good swim in lane 5. Followed by Nicholas Mitroy in lane 4. Really maintaining their pace, all of these swimmers. So more of our messages coming through. We've got Sneagy, if that's how you pronounce it, apologise. So good luck Freya G and everyone competing from COPS this weekend. I think there might be 1 or 2 people in the audience from COPS. I don't know if I can hear them. Very good, very good. And I think as well, it's a bit of a COPS takeover at the minute because there's another one come through. Good luck to all City of Peterborough swimmers. Let's go COPS from Chris Sackrey. So good luck to City of Peterborough this weekend and tonight. Still a commanding swim. Look at that leg beat in lane 6 from Oliver. Really consistent swimming from him coming through. Corbin as well, and all the swimmers doing very well in the water at the minute. So the region is using distance swimming as its barometer of how we're returning to life before the pandemic. I can tell you in the 1500 last year in the 2022 championships, we had 66 swimmers. And this year in 2023, pleased to say we had 88. Our highest prior to the pandemic was 96 in the 1500. So we're getting back towards pandemic norms, and these swimmers are doing themselves a great credit by being here, training hard and qualifying for regionals in the distance events. Plenty of 400s this weekend as well. And we hope to see bigger numbers again next year as we return to our post-pandemic norm. Okay, taking the bell now. Coming in is Oliver in lane 6, touching in 900.99. Coming in on about a 10.15, I reckon. And you see how that bell lifts those swimmers. Swimming in now. Amira touching in lane 8, going on for her last 100, and coming in as well, Luton, turning for his last one. Each of them in their own personal battle against their own personal best. But shortly we're going to have another heat winner. So, reaching the 5-metre flags again. Let's give these swimmers a massive round of applause. Touching again, just outside, 10.15.59, as we said, 10.15. Great swim there from Oliver Meyer. Massive improvement on his entry of 10.31. Smashed as well, Corbin Gibson. And just getting the touch in third, Alex Gaydon. Okay, so let's cheer in these last swimmers. Clayton coming in lane 1. Made the cheer as loud for him as it was for the first swimmer. Heat number 3. So, heat 3 in lane 1, Cassandra Pereira from Hatfield. Lane 2, Freya Geislings from the City of Peterborough. 3, Annabelle Kett, City of Peterborough. 4, Lucy Clark, Chelmsford. 5, Emma Cushion, City of Peterborough. 6, Kian Ptolemy from Putteridge. 7, Luke Owens, Putteridge. And lane 8, Isla Zolfagari from Epping Forest. So it's great to see more messages coming through. So I think there might be a few people here from the city of Cambridge tonight. I don't know if I can hear them. But we have good luck to all swimming tonight. Go Cambridge, go Shirley Birdsall in Heat 4. So we welcome Cambridge to this competition. So we've got Kian and Luke, two swimmers from Putteridge. Then we've got a few swimmers here from Putteridge. Can't hear them really, but are they about? Can I hear Putteridge anywhere? But both turning well. And I think my calculations are that after this heat, we'll know the winner of the men's and women's age group category winners in the 11 and 12-year age groups. So we'll read those out shortly afterwards. Two swimmers out front, they're in the 13-year age category. Annabelle's 14, she's in lane 3. It's got Isla swimming in lane 8, she's in the 12-year category. So again, keep your messages coming in. ER Swim Champs 23. Oh, there's the hashtag. Now a bit of a breakaway here in lane 6. Kian touching. It's the fastest split we've had so far from these 3 heats. Maybe have Annabelle making a bit of a gain as well in lane 3, pulling up towards the 2 lads. And a great swim out in lane 1 as well from Cassandra in the 13-year age group, swimming alongside Emma. So Kian's still coming through. I have to say Luke's swimming really tough in that lane 7. Not losing contact with Kian. Swimmers keeping to pace across the pool. So we come in to the bell again. Are we going to get our first swim under 10 minutes? We might do. Bit of a barrier that at 800 freestyle age group level, 10 minutes. Might get our first one here. And look at how those swimmers go to their legs after the bell. So are we going to get a time under 10 minutes? Clicking over to 9:48 now. It's going to be relatively close. Time's ticking along. And yes, just under 9:59.61. Kian, well done. Great swim from those two Putteridge lads. Let's give them a round of applause. And touching in, Annabelle. 10:11 again, very fast time. In comes Emma. And now over the other side, they had a bit of a battle. Cassandra's touching, 10:24. And remember, the cheers as loud for the last swimmer as it is the first. So let's go behind Freya as she comes in to touch. Heat number 4. So, coming in to complete their first 100 metres are the following athletes in the pool. Niccolo Camiliotti from Hatfield. Lane 2, Amelia Fenner from Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 3, Tyler Stone from the City of Norwich. 4, Lois Smith, Basildon and Phoenix. 5, Charlie Birdsall, City of Cambridge. 6, Evelyn Gaydon, Team Ipswich. 7, Charlie Juice, Modernian. And 8, Oliver Fuller from the City of Ely. Be great to receive some more messages via the hashtag ERSwimChamps23. And so leading out this field now is Basildon and Phoenix, Amelia Fenner. Long ranging stroke in lane 2. Similarly, Tyler going well in lane 3. Lois again, lane 4. A fairly evenly spread field for the first 200 metres. We've got another message come through now from Johnny FW. Don't know if there's anyone from Basildon and Phoenix in the crowd. I can't quite hear them at the minute, but I wonder if they're there. And it's go Ashleen, Foley Wright, Heat 5, go Basildon and Phoenix. Welcome Basildon to this event. And again from Putteridge, 800 metre fun. Long course championships tonight. Lovely swims from Kian and Luke, we agree. Dueling in the second heat. Results to follow. So I'm pleased to announce we've got the results of the two youngest age groups, the 11 and 12-year age groups for men and women. And those results are coming shortly. So in the women's events in the 11 and 12-year age group, 5 swimmers competed. These are the results. The bronze medalist from Epping Forest, Cheslane Santu. Silver medalist, Megan Barnicoat from Modernian. And this year's 2023 East Region Long Course Championship, 800 metre, Ayla Zolfagari from Epping Forest. Those medals can be collected from the president, Darren Peck, at the diving end of the pool. And moving on, we also have the result of the men's 11 and 12-year age group. Bronze medalist, Constantine Kaliafas from Watford Swimming Club. Silver medalist, Ivan Ijomani from Thurrock. And regional champion for 2023 in a time of 10:34.83, Nicholas Mitroy, also from Thurrock. Those medals can be collected from the medal table. So, still going with form from the early parts of the race. We have Amelia in lane 2, leading out this race. Coming up into second place now, just swimming through, we've got Charlie Birdsall from City of Cambridge. Tyler and Lois battling out in lane 4, lanes 3 and 4. And Amelia coming in to take the bell, touching in 8:36, going to be well under 10 minutes here. Got an entry time of 9:58.81. Looks like she's going to be well under that time. Similarly, the swimmers in the centre of the pool, Charlie, Lois, Tyler, all looking to be under their entry times as well. They came in the 9:50s. Looks like there's going to go under. So Amelia coming in now, well under and inside 10 minutes, 9:47.46. Round of applause for all these swimmers coming in now. Charlie touching second, good second half of the race there. Tyler third, Lois fourth. And we'll very shortly have all swimmers home. Great job cheering at the end. Heat number 5. So joining us in the water now, we've got Ellie Bath Werenaup from Basildon Phoenix in lane 1. In lane 2, Ella Dawson from Chelmsford. Lane 3, Ashlyn Foley-Wright from Basildon Phoenix. 4, Eva Ives from Hatfield. 5, Kaylin Hehir from Watford. 6, Lexi Goodman from Basildon and Phoenix. 7, Georgia Holgate from the City of Cambridge. And 8, Caterina Di Maria from City of Norwich. So we'll be able to announce the winner of the 13-year age group after Heat 7. 1 girl, 1 boy in that heat that are 13 years of age. So next tweet to come through from ER Swim Champs 23 is from Chelmsford City. Good luck to all the Chelmsford City swimmers. Can I hear them in the crowd? It's very quiet, I think, but we've got Chelmsford City here. Welcome. And a Chelmsford City swimmer in the water in lane 2 at the minute. Ella Dawson progressing well. Ever in lane 4, leading out the pack at the minute, but fairly even. So Eva and Ella still leading out in the 800 freestyle. Coming up to 400 in a minute. So back in the day when counties used to be able to set their own programmes, there was one particular county that allowed one event for the 10-year-old age group category, just one event. That was the 400 freestyle, because they thought it would encourage younger swimmers to train, have good technique. Just one event, the 400 freestyle for 10-year-olds. How different that is to now. And that was actually done in Nottinghamshire for a good number of years. And in 2008, read into it what you will, a swimmer from Nottinghamshire, Rebecca Adlington, Olympic champion in the 400 freestyle. Leading as she has all the way through this race, Eva. Coming in for what will be the 600-metre turn. And Kaylin swimming well in lane 5, been consistently on Eva's shoulder. Ella Dawson going well in lane 2. Followed by Lexi Goodman in lane 6. Katerina turning now in lane 8, 600 metres, not long to go. All right, the bells, and there's been a change at the front, so Kaylin takes over. And coming into touch now, we have Eva, last 15 metres. Going to be around a sort of 9:50, maybe a bit quicker. Similar time to the last heat. She comes into touch in 9:46.55. And well done, all these swimmers coming in now. Many, many of them under 10 minutes. Great swimming. And our last swimmer, Katerina, let's give her a big cheer as she comes into touch. Heat number 6. So taken to the water in heat 6 of this 800-metre freestyle. In lane 1, we have Camille Vanier from Hatfield. Lane 2, Olivia Fletcher from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 3, Lila Howard from Team Luton. 4, Grace Robinson, St Felix School. 5, Lisa Lineman from Chelmsford. 6, Kieran Ing from City of Peterborough. 7, Francesca Howell from Chelmsford. And 8, Lily Hayward from Epping Forest. Johnny being very vocal on Twitter, is cheering her on via Twitter. Come on, Ashleen. She swam in the last heat. And the early leader from St Felix, Grace Robinson, in this heat, coming in to touch on her 200. We're at about 2:18, 2:20. You may have noticed that in the the first weekend of competition at these regional events, we ran a Adam Peaty race, AP race development session in butterfly and breaststroke. The swimmers there were purposefully selected as swimmers who had made regional finals but hadn't perhaps quite reached nationals yet. We look forward to seeing their progress as the season develops. And it's the first in a series of development camps that are designed to reward those swimmers that swim regularly at regional competition. And we hope to see some of the swimmers that are in the water here joining us for our freestyle one, which will probably be the next one. We'll be using the results from regionals to select swimmers. So do your best. You may get to attend a camp with us, and we look forward to seeing you there. And thank you. I organise these championships, and the way people enter and support it is always greatly appreciated. And we always seek to reinvest the profit we make into those development events. Also keen on doing a psychology session. That'll be coming up soon as well, again via AP Race. So looking forward to the menu of things we can offer as a result of running these events. So Grace in lane 4, maintaining her early lead. Lisa now joining her on her shoulder. All of these girls swimming in quite different age groups. There's a 20-year-old swimmer in lane 2, right down to Kieran in lane 6 at 13. He's the second fastest seed in his age group. So very economical ranging stroke there from Grace Robinson. Lots of work going on under the water. And still leading from Lisa, same distance. keeping to pace. Coming in a 600 turn now. 7:15.54. Be the sound of the bell next. And now we have, after 700 metres, deadlock, touching just 0.14 between them, 0.15. Lisa and Grace about to battle it out in the last 100. But all these swimmers doing well, going to their feet after a long 800. Olivia in lane 2, about to turn on her 700 turn. There goes the bell. So coming in now at the turn. Still fairly neck and neck as they come down into these last 50 metres. Really gone to her feet, Grace, now. You can see kicking away. Lisa too. And it's going to be our fastest time of the batch of heats so far. Around about a 9:40. As Grace comes in to take heat 6 in at 8:9:38.59. Lisa second, 9:40.17. Also one of the fastest times of this batch. And touching third from Team Luton, Lila Howard, 9:50.72. All swimmers swimming well in this heat, coming into touch. Just one to go in lane 2. And coming in now is Olivia to touch in a time of 10:17. Heat number 7. Okay, swimming in heat number 7, we have in lane 1, Olivia Church from Thurrock. Lane 2, Martin Molnar from the city of Cambridge. Lane 3, Jasmine Hall from Basildon and Phoenix. 4, Oscar Hunter, Norwich Swan. 5, Weronika Mikolajewska from City of Peterborough. 6, Jacob Bacon, City of Peterborough. 7, Charlie Reyes from City of Peterborough. And 8, Sadie Hunter, also City of Peterborough. So, taking an early lead here. Kind of working to stagger, but it's Oscar Hunter. Did very well in the freestyle events at preceding weekends of these championships. Jacob Bacon did very well in the first weekend of the age group championships in the 1500 and in a range of events on the second day. Swimming well. Jasmine as well, star of the pool in the first weekend as well, and she's in lane 3, swimming along nicely in what is the final heat for swimmers age 13 for both men and women, and it's Jasmine and Jacob that are those swimmers. So great swim out in the outside lanes here in lane 7 from Sadie. Really swimming along very well. 15-year age group category. Couple of girls to follow. We've got Annie in the next heat, but she's no doubt going to lay down a marker for future heats to beat. And our officials are doing the bells again for this last event, getting quicker and quicker. Oscar's still out ahead. Jacob drawing up close to him. Sadie still swimming well outside in lane 8. Further down the field we have Veronica. Martin going over now in lane 2, 8:44. Going to be well under 10 minutes here. Charlie getting a sprint on in lane 7. The sound of the bell raises the swimmer. Now leading as he has, coming into the last 25 metres. Maybe facing a bit of opposition here from Jacob in lane 6. But Oscar just about going to hold him off. Gone to his legs, kicking hard and about to come into touch in about a 9:35. Can he get under 9:35? Yes, he does, 9:30. Jacob again in 9:31. Huge improvements here on what are short course entry times. So well done. Coming into touch. And coming into touch, Charlie now in lane 7. Heat number 8. Rattling through these now, 10 to 8. And in the water now, in lane 1, we have Annie McLeod from Putteridge. 2, Alexa Mann, Chelmsford. 3, George Portlock, New Hall. 4, Matilda Bogle, Team Ipswich. 5, Talia Staines, Team Luton. 6, Sophie Dowding, Team Ipswich. 7, Francesca Baber from City of Cambridge. And 8, Chloe Barnard, Basildon and Phoenix. Oh yeah, we can't get it. So leading us out, Matilda Bogle in lane 4. Talia following her in lane 5. One of the faster heats, female heats. There is another swimmer in a later heat, still swimming, but these are some of our fastest female competitors. So I'm very pleased to announce that we have some more age group category winners. I'm going to begin with the women's 13-year age group. 8 competitors competed in this age group category, and after all swims were completed, the bronze medalist from Basildon and Phoenix was Lois Smith. The silver medalist also from Basildon and Phoenix, Amelia Fenner. And the gold medalist and age group champion for 2023, Jasmine Hall from Basildon and Phoenix in a time of 9:37.09. Those medals can be collected from the regional president, Darren Peck, who is sat at the diving pit end of the pool. And similarly, in the men's 13-year age group category, 11 swimmers competing, strong age group. And once those swims were completed, the bronze medalist was Charlie Birdsall from the City of Cambridge. Silver medalist Kieran Ing from City of Peterborough. And the gold medalist and regional champion for 2023 in the 13-year age group category, representing the City of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. The time for Jacob, 9:31.93. Those medals are now available for collection. So some great swimming going on here. Outside lanes doing very well.
Well, into the final 100 metres then for Matilda Bogle of Team Ipswich. Came in with a time of 9:15 out in lane 4, the 17-year-old. And at the moment, with around 75 metres to go now, is at that 8:15 mark. So she's about 60 seconds below her time. Talia Staines out in lane 5 from Team Luton. 21-year-old is just a little bit behind her by around 5 seconds or so. And into the final 50 metres then Matilda Bogle goes, looking to get that fastest time here in our 800 metre freestyle session 19 of the Swim England East Region 2023 Long Course Championships. Final 25 metres and, well, final 10 metres more or less for lane 4's Matilda Bogle, who gets a brilliant time there of 9:05.44, 10 seconds below her entry time of 9:15. So very well done there by the 17-year-old from Team Ipswich. And coming in around, looks to be 18 seconds behind in lane 5. That is Talia Staines with a time of 9:23.30, 6 seconds above her seed time. So no improvement there, but still nonetheless second in this heat. Number 8 of 11. So once again, the fastest time there, Matilda Bogle, 9:05.44. Heat number 9. Well, off and away we go then in Heat 9 of 11. In lane 1, we have Harrison Shaw, the 16-year-old from Flitwick. Lane 2, Connor Mintz, the 14-year-old from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 3, Samuel Jeffrey, the 16-year-old from Hatfield. In lanes 4 and 5, 2 representatives from the city of Peterborough, both 15 years old, Joshua Sackery and Kian Lee. Lane 6 from Hatfield, Daniel Williams, the 15-year-old. Lane 7 from Colchester, 15-year-old Massimo Girolami. And lane 8, Ethan Thorpe from Basildon Phoenix, the 14-year-old. So we do have some results for you from our other heat today. In the women's 14 years age group, we have our medal winners of Eva Ives from Hatfield with the bronze, Grace Robinson from St. Felix with the silver, and Chloe Barnard with the gold. On to the 15 years category in the women's. In the bronze spot from the city of Peterborough, Veronika Mikolajewska. In the silver, we have Sadie Hunter, also of the city of Peterborough. And in lane 1 from Putteridge, we have, with the gold medal, Annie McLeod. And in the 17 years and over age group in the women's once again, your bronze medalist from Chelmsford, Alexa Mann. Your silver medalist from Team Luton, Talia Staines. And your gold medalist from Team Ipswich, Matilda Bogle. Checking in then at the moment in Heat 9, and in the lead, Kian Lee in lane 5 is out in front, the 15-year-old from the city of Peterborough. If you were one of our medalists that I have just announced, whether it was a bronze, silver or gold, those can be collected now down on the pool side. So still in the lead then at the end of lap 10 with 6 laps to go. Kian Lee is around 4 or 5 seconds in front of Joshua Sakri in lane 4. Well, the bells are at the ready, which means we must be heading into the final 100 metres, or final 2 laps of these 800 metres. And still in the lead with an 8:05.12 at the moment is Kian Lee out in lane 5. Came in with a time of 9:07.61. Is 62 seconds below that at the minute, with only 100 metres to go. Well, final 50 metres then of this 9th heat of 11. About 11th being a timed final. And he's led pretty much from start to finish out in lane 5 from the city of Peterborough, getting a time of 9:14.26, Kian Lee. Next across the line, Joshua Sakri with a time of 9:21.19, also from the city of Peterborough. And in 3rd place in this 8 feet, that goes to Samuel Jeffrey. Heat number 10. Well, in heat 10 then of 11, our penultimate heat, out in lane 1 down to 8, we have Joe Power, the 16-year-old from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 2, Kate Connor of Chelmsford. Lane 3, Daniel Clayton, the 17-year-old of Team Ipswich. Lane 4, Thomas Ford of Basildon Phoenix. Lane 5, Daniel Thompson of Thurrock. Lane 6, Daniel Belsey of Hatfield. Lane 7, Pat Robinson of Team Ipswich. And lane 8, Jack Swindale of City of Peterborough. So more results for you now in the men's 14 years age group. Those medals can be collected once again down on the pool side. Your bronze medalist from Norwich Swan, Oscar Hunter. Your silver medalist from Basildon and Phoenix, Ethan Thorpe. And your gold medalist in the men's 14 years age group in the 800 metres, Connor Mint of Basildon Phoenix. Oh, pretty neck and neck at the moment between Daniel Thompson and Daniel Belsey. The battle of the Daniels out in lane 5 and 6 from Hatfield and Team Ipswich. Well, we're into the pretty much tenths of a second difference between our two front runners at the moment. It was actually Daniel Belsey and Pat Robinson, with Daniel Thompson just a little bit further behind now. So Pelsey and Robinson have about 3 or 4 attempts in it between each other. Well, still Daniel Belsey and Patrick Robinson out in front at the moment. It is lane 7's Patrick Robinson in the lead, the 16-year-old from Team Ipswich, and as the bells are ringing out for the last 100 metres, it's all still to play for between the 16 and 15-year-old. Into the final 50 metres we go then now, and still out in front, Pat Robinson of Team Ipswich came in with a time of 8:57.4. I don't quite think he'll be beating that this evening, but he's still aiming for a pretty decent time nonetheless. Well, I may stand corrected here, actually, as Pat Robinson does indeed get to that time on line before his previous time with an 8:56.34, improving his previous seed time by 1 second flat. Next across the line is Daniel Belsey in lane 6 with an 8:58.11. This is the men's 800 metres freestyle time final. In lane 1, we have Daniel Moises. Lane 2, Marlene de Villard. Lane 3, Matthew Baker. Lane 4, Noah Jameson Neal. Lane 5, Daniel McGuinness. Lane 6, Matthew Mooney. Lane 7, Ryan Wall. And lane 8, Orlando Deering. This is the men's 800 metre freestyle timed final. Well, at the end of the opening 100 metres then, in the lead is Daniel McGuinness in lane 5 at Basel Phoenix with a time of 1.00.35. Well, we have representatives in this time final, or Heat 11, from the City of Peterborough, St Felix, West Southwark, Basildon Phoenix, City of Cambridge and City of Peterborough once again. The time to beat coming into this was from Noah Jamieson-Neal, the 19-year-old from Basildon Phoenix, came with an 8:29.2. It is lagging behind ever so slightly at the moment. Well, we do have some more medals to announce. Once again, those can be collected from down on the pool side. This is for the women's 16 years age group. Your bronze medalist from Chelmsford, Lisa Laneman. Your silver medalist from Team Ipswich, Sophie Dowding. And your gold medalist with a time of 9:11.04 from Chelmsford, Kate Cotter. And this is an announcement for all swimmers. There will be a 10-minute swim down at the end of the session. A 10-minute swim down or a warm down, however you'd like to phrase it, at the end of the session. Well, at the 10-lap stage, Daniel McGuinness is out in front with a time of 5:25.69. Well, 4 laps to go then over this 800 metres. Incredibly difficult challenge for all of these swimmers. Fortunately, we have seen Noah Jameson-Neal drop out of this one. Desperate shame as well, the 19-year-old had the best time coming into this. Unfortunately, won't be finishing top of this timed final. Instead, his teammate from Basildon Phoenix, who was only a second slower in those seed times, is still out in front and very much doing his swim club proud as it stands. Well, the bells are ringing out once again, which means Daniel McGuinness has started his final 100 metres. And he has quite a sizable lead over his nearest competitor, Ryan Wall, in lane 7. As more and more of those bells get rung, as more and more of our swimmers turn around at that timing point to head into their final 100 metres. Final 25 metres then of our final heat. We've had 11 so far. We are back tomorrow for an 8 AM warm-up. Same again on Sunday as well here at the Inspire Luton Sports Village. And Daniel McGuinness finishes off the evening with a time of 8:41.1 out in lane 5 for Basildon Phoenix. Next to cross the line is Ryan Wall with an 8:50.54, 9 seconds behind our front runner, Daniel McGuinness. And third to come across the line is actually in lane 3, Matthew Baker, 8:52.53. Reminder then to all swimmers, you do have the option of a swim down for the next 10 minutes in the pool. There is a swim down in the pool for the next 10 minutes. Swimmers, do make sure to pick up your medals from the pool side at the medals table before you do leave today.